AFC regular season games. 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar. It happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Now he'll run it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up to 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Up the middle they go. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go. Set. Cut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Oh, the ball is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A They'll run here with H.A. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. First down and goal. Here's H.A. And a good show of force there and gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
H.A. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. Now, Jackson. And this will pay off. It is caught. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, break. Ready?
Travel start on the ground. He's inside the 40. And he will not get to the end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Roquan Smith in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A gain of 8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Ready?
They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
brings
Check
up
pitch.
4th and goal.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here we go on the return from the 1. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Lots of space. Past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
At the 44-yard line, a gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready?
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
17. Ready?
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A loss of 4
So
yards.
Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bucks are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the ground to start the drive, it's A.J. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 7-yard.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his left. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
60 red. 6 set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big take.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Buccaneers 10.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jackson now to throw on first down. That one out wide to Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Now we change it. At the 28-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. Rolling to the left. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. It covers 51 yards. A first down throw for Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Watch out. Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Let's go. Set.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 46,
Here we go.
here's 2nd and 6.
Blue 32. Set.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield, but this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
On the ready.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd
Down.
and long.
Set.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Jackson sack. Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's a give to Achek. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So, on fourth down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 25. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Ready, break. Ready, cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Set. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He slings it over the middle, and it is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the fourth from New Orleans after this. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 60 red. Set.
He'll look to throw. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
180. Nice shot.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground with H.N. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Through the run, past the 30. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the first down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That's hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 36 yards.
First down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 20-yard pickup there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score. Ravens 35, Buccaneers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with H.A. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Out to his right. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Ravens bring their punt team out.
In punt formation.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Their own 13-yard line.
On the set. Set, hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Flushed to his left. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Without question. Something you never want to see. Especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Throwing. Browning. toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
In middle here, and he's got McMillan. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 41 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Browning now. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
It's second down.
And it'll lead to a second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. He's got it inside the 5, and he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers, 24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Buccaneers, 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Browning. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
The throw is Browning. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now Browning on the run to the right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here we go. One final play. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. And the Ravens have